Creative writing is found deep in one's imagination. It's where you can make up the most unbelievable characters, places, and things you can ever think of. Creative writing is where you let your creative juices flow and allow yourself to step out of the box of reality. Anything from your childhood favorite book to a box office movie, it all started with creative writing. In the world of creative writing, there are no limits. You control the story. Motion picture is a group of images put together to make a moving object. It makes me think of a flip book, which may be the oldest form of motion picture. The film industry has came a long ways. Now we work with high-end cameras that produce great quality. I'm excited to learn more about motion picture and creating movies that will impact lives for generations to come. Media communication is a way to get your products, ideas, movies, etc. out to the public. Whether you're using TV, radio, or even flyers, it's all a form of promotion. The more creative your campaign is, the greater the response will be. Social media is also a great form of media communication. It's much easier to reach the masses today than it was years ago. All three of these are actually steps to doing something great. First you write it, then you make it visual, and then you get it to the people. Exactly in that order. You need all three to make your vision a masterpiece. One of the greatest things about the industry is that it takes a team of people to bring the vision to pass. There's a lot of work that goes into making a phenomenal movie, and everyone's role is important. Industry jobs. There are 5 phases of productions in the visual arts industry. Development. The screenwriter is the genius behind the scripts that the actors or actresses has to learn. The screenwriter breaks down the story in a very detailed format. It's very important that every word used by the actor or actress, emotions, and environment of scenes is well thought out. The screenwriter must be able to work under pressure and also work well with others. So whether it's a script for a movie or a stage play, the screenwriter is the one to get the job done. Pre-production. The prop manager is in charge of all props on the set. It's their job to make sure all props that are needed are ready to go. The prop manager is in charge of the prop team, and he or she has to make sure everyone is getting their job done. The prop manager has many responsibilities. A couple are to make sure the props are well taken care of and also overseeing the prop budget. Production. The sound mixer is responsible with any and everything that has to do with the sound. He or she has to make sure the audio recording is first class, no clipping or distortion. The sound mixer is in charge of all the sound equipment that is used in every scene. They even have to make sure there is no boom mic shadows in the scenes. Overall, the sound mixer has a huge responsibility, including removing any unwanted sounds. I've really never focused too much on the sound when watching a movie, but now I realize it's just as important as the movie itself. Post-production. The editor is the one who puts each scene together to bring the director's vision to life, removing unwanted clips and making each scene flow smoothly to tell a story. Whether inputting sound effects or graphics, it's the editor's responsibility to get his screen ready. Editing is one of my favorite stages of production. I really enjoy the creative side. One of my goals is to become more time efficient and not prolong the process. Marketing. The product placement manager is responsible for picking which products to place in a movie, music video, commercial, etc. It's also their responsibility to make sure it's viewed in a positive way. By doing so, the aim is to get more views and possibly more sales. There's also a legal side to the job. If you want to have a name brand product in your production, you have to get permission. One thing I've noticed and have done myself in past production is blur out brands to be safe. Creative writing industry terms. Typesetting is laying out the text in a format where it's print ready. I would have never thought that the layout of words in a book was so important. A typesetter makes sure the words in a book is clear and readable. The layout in a book makes all the difference to the reader. Foreshadowing is hints or clues given in the beginning of the story to guarantee the reader something greater is to come. By doing this, it grabs the reader's attention. When someone is given something to look forward to, it gives them the desire to keep seeking. Motion picture industry terms. A B-movie is a film that doesn't have a huge budget, but has something about it that made it great. B-movies don't have the best actors or even the best storyline, and still they are remembered by all. I can remember seeing a B-movie growing up. I had no idea at the time, but I know now. The key grip has to be able to foresee issues that can take place on the set. Not only be able to see the issue, but have the ability to be able to solve it. The key grip has a very important job. They also help with lighting and camera rigs. Media communication industry terms. Crowdfunding is a platform used to raise money for your business, product, or even a production project. Using social media to access a large group of people to donate money and bring your vision to life. There are many different crowdfunding platforms. Examples are GoFundMe and Indigo. Fundraising done in just a few steps. Cause marketing is attaching something cause related to your business. Whether it be recycling or feeding the homeless, everyone likes to be a part of a major cause. For example, allowing a percentage of sales from your product to go to a charity organization. Giving back is one of the keys to great success. Being an up-and-coming African-American director/producer, I've truly been inspired by Ryan Coogler. He has done awesome work in the film industry and has paved the way for the next generation of directors. I didn't realize how important creative writing was at first. Knowing that Ryan Coogler's creative writing professor has something to do with him becoming a screenwriter is encouraging. This has been the most challenging course so far, and I didn't know if I was going to make it. Reading how Ryan Coogler took as many film courses as he could has allowed me to see that it's going to take hard work to be one of the best, and I'm willing to put in the effort. The Oscars shine light on the best in the business. Focusing on the motion picture industry, they have truly made a mark in film. Not everyone wins an Oscar, but I can say that it's on my to-do list. The Directors Guild of America is an organization that represents directors and their teams worldwide. Founded in 1936, some of the best-known directors came together to protect their rights in motion pictures. It's good to be a part of something that's greater than me, and that's what I strive for.